catch some fish and make your day great. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. It does mean the world to us. Thank you for helping support us and create this channel to be awesome. So wishing everyone out there the best day possible. You're watching Catching Alaska, and we're going to catch some fish. Thank you everyone for being here and supporting this channel. You guys make this place the best place. This is a safe place on YouTube. Remember, be respectful in the chat so you don't know who's watching. And enjoy. Yeah, this is Alaska, the great outdoors. Fishing in the final frontier of freedom for Americans. And we're here to catch this peaceful, beautiful place and do some good, honest, hard work and provide some food to the people that need it. We got the drum out. Got fish in the net. It's official. We're catching fish. Gonna tie this. Anyone that wants to become a fisherman, there's one knot you need to know. It's the clove hitch. You go behind that way. See on one side. I'm gonna grab this on my pinky here. Grab that side, so you go one wrap around that side, the same direction, go under that loop. That's called a clove hitch. So one, a wrap, around, and then under. Most important knot you can learn. It's a beautiful day out here. It's been raining all night, all day. Just kidding, no rain today.
The followers and subscribers, I really appreciate all your support. So let's get into this. So oil prices have climbed back.
Well, yeah, that's on you. This Nancy's great and takes lots of dudes for rides. But if she's not from Point Baker, you got no worries then. If she's from Point Baker, you might have a problem. But this boat smells great. It smells like money. Don't worry, she won't if you subscribe to this channel. Trusty Napa bucket. I like fishing too. Yeah, that good old fish money. We're getting paid 25 cents a pound for pink salmon, or 35 cents a pound, 65 cents a pound for chum salmon, like $1.50 for sockeye, and like $1 for coho. So we're not really making good fish money, but hey, it pays the gas bill and gets us out here. We'll be hauling this net in a little bit. Chris just having put on the drum, so in about 10-15 minutes we'll be hauling it. Fishing as soon as Chris decides he wants to go back to work.
So what exactly?
We have memberships now available. Soon Catching Alaska will be available on Instagram, we'll be on Facebook, we'll be on Twitch, we'll be on Rumble, we are on TikTok. Yeah. If you can't wait right now, then just go back to our past lives. We got all sorts of cool lives. We got king crabbing, we got salmon fishing, we have long lining, we have dungy crab, we got all sorts of cool stuff. So if you like fishing, yeah, we have videos of whales too. Go through our shorts, go dig through our stuff. You'll see all sorts of videos about whales, sharks, slime eels. Oh, coho is, yeah, if we clean coho, we get paid more, but if we don't clean coho, it's like 10 cents a pound they'll pay us. Like, they don't pay us anything for coho if we don't clean them. So it's pretty awful. But no whales. No whales here. We don't want whales here. You guys may want whales here, but I don't want whales here. Whales are the worst. I'll eat sushi, but you don't eat raw salmon. That's one thing you just don't do, because salmon actually has worms in it. Like a lot of fish actually has parasites. So if you're gonna eat raw fish, you have to freeze it at -40. And it's recommended you freeze it at -40 to -50 for about a week to 2 weeks. That's how you get great sushi. It's like blast freezing fish and stuff is. Oh, there's a fresh hit right there. Look at that. We just got a fish. Seeing that? Whoa, yeah. Got it. Look at, I'm catching the fish. Feels so cool. I'm catching the fish. Oh, that's a nice big fish. Wow. It's got, ooh. It's way more fun if it acts like I'm catching it. Well, if we have whales around, they'll blow holes in our net and destroy our net. They don't care. It's a freight train. They just punch holes through it. Whales don't care. We don't want whales here, and the whales aren't here, thank God. But there's fish here. Whales are cool and all, but we're not whaling, so we don't want any whales around us. And there's no whales around us, so thank God. We're not whalers. Welcome to Catching Alaska. Yeah, that's a fish right there. You see how it's bobbing right now? I'm just like, oh, cool, look at that. That's a fish. So when we haul this net, you're going to see... Yeah, dude. Who asked? Polar bears. Do you know where polar bears are? We're in Southeast Alaska. Have you ever heard of a polar bear in Southeast Alaska? That is redonk-a-donk. No polar bears here. There's fish. No polar bears. There's not grizzly bears, there's brown bears. There's black bears, and brown bears I think are way scarier than a polar bear. Polar bears I don't think would mess with us at all. But brown bears like people, I think. Yummy people. Yeah, it's a nice day today. I'm in a t-shirt. Yeah, Alaska's a huge state, so if you ever think about the size of Alaska, it's like half the size of the United States. I mean, it's the northern Yukon, all this stuff. If this is the state of Alaska with the panhandle there, and then we're here in this lower panhandle next to BC, you know, or Washington's here, we're here on the coastline. Goes all the way up, there's the panhandle, and then rest of Alaska. So we're here at this very lower, like we're in the Florida of Alaska. Yes, it's gonna be an epic time. Thank you, Bouncer Slab and Real Nature. Welcome to some real nature. We're gonna reel in some fish for you. Well, now you know, polar bears are up north in the Arctic, you know, the circled Arctic region. Yeah, there's some fish right there. You see that? I'm just so tempted to reel it in without telling Chris and just pull a fish out and slide it back out, but I won't do that. Yeah, it's crazy big. Yeah, check out the square miles of Alaska, then compare it to the square miles of the lower 48 in the US, and where we're at here, there's more area than like the whole state of like California, you know. But a lot of it's uninhabitable and really hard to get to. Chris, we caught a fish right at the end. Just came in the net. I was holding it like this, and there's a fish in there. It's like pulling on me. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a 200-foot wave. Came ripping through these inside waters for no reason, all the way around the archipelago, in through the inside waters. Just no tsunami. There's no tsunami anywhere. Check it out. Read about it. No tsunami. I think there's a 3-foot wave that hit in Russia, right next to the epicenter. It is nice here. Check this out. You can't see the glaciers behind these mountains, but there's a Mendenhall glaciers up here, so we get ice flotillas. So you'll see an iceberg little white specks out there, but there's actually icebergs floating out here that come off the glaciers from the mountains. We got a fish right down there. There's sunk corks. Or there's no corks there, that's where a fish is. Oh, I'm always prepared for storms. That's why I like being on boats. Ooh, another fish. Yes, trees for miles. You know what's crazy? It's actually cut down most of these forests. Like this is a second growth here. This isn't the original untouched forest. This is like been cut down and grown back. Pretty amazing stuff. It's a renewable resource if you did it right. 100% renewable. Just if you do it wrong, then it's like, let's plant another tree that doesn't belong here and cause massive ecological problems and then spray antifungals on the forest, such as like chemicals they use in the war. Like, what on earth? That's going to damage the ecosystem quite a bit. So I think stuff like that actually causes more problems. But whatever. It's not my business. If you want fish, I can't send people fish. I need permit stuff to do that, and we don't do stuff for free, unfortunately. This is the only free thing I can provide is the free view of the nature and the free view of fishing. If you want to support our channel, you can become members and such, and in the future we will have a catcher seller permit and processing and shipping permits, because we need permits for all that, and that costs a lot of money. In order to ship fish, it costs airspace, so we have to put it on an airplane, so that's why the price of fish is so expensive, is the shipping part of it. Send smoked salmon, they'll send you soaked salmon in cans. There's also I think it's called Coastal Cold Storage, and then we also sell fish in Northern Light Smokeries, nlsmokeries.com. You can check out smoked salmon. The best smoked salmon in the world is done by him. Oh yeah, I know you guys are, but I gotta let you know that I wish I could, but I can't. It'd be awesome to be like, yeah, a fish for you and a fish for you. It'd be the best thing in the world. I love people fish. It's my favorite thing. However, I don't have time for that. Not yet. Canary Islands. Oh, I'm jealous now. This is the first person I've been like, man, I'm kind of jelly where you live. Canary Islands. Amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions and regulations in fishing. I mean, first fishing here, I had all these questions, and you see the guy commenting catching Alaska. That's not me. That's the other creator of this channel. There's two of us that are creators. We work together because teamwork makes the dream work. Doing stuff by yourself sometimes is pretty impossible, and he's taught me a lot. He's like, that's just, you can't do that. I was like, well, what if the boat was like 60 feet wide and 58 feet long? He's like, that's just ridiculous. You know, like all these things. There's all these restrictions that keep people from hammering nature to the point where it can't come back. Oh, nice red snappers. Those things are great. I like catching groupers and snappers. Those red snappers are crazy. They'll bite your hooks off. We were fishing for them out on the East Coast, and we had our lines down, and I go pick up my line because I saw I got hit, and I pull it up, and the hooks, there's half of a hook. It's like bitten off. I'm like, what on earth? Like, oh, this giant snapper came by. I'm like, this is scary. Okay. We'll probably pull in like 15, 20 minutes. Just letting it soak, chatting with everyone. Any questions? What's going on, Raul? What's going on, Sarah? What's going on, Cheston? How are you guys doing today? Where are you guys watching from? What's your favorite fish? What do you guys do for work? Make conversation. Nice. Philly. I've been to York, Pennsylvania. Medina, Ohio. Nice. Ohio. Ohio. That's my sister and brother-in-law fishing together. They got the whole family on the boat. Yes, what Anthony says, stay around, watch, interact, engage, have a great time. This is Catching Alaska. This is a place where you guys can hang out, talk, keep it nice. Well, you probably, like, this boat costs 120 grand. The permit costs about 100 grand, and that's just the start. So Chris had to put 20 grand just to get this little boat and permit. If you get a wood boat, be prepared to have lots of problems. They don't like wood boats anymore. They'll probably end up trying to take it from you, make you have $20,000, $30,000 in insurance a year, plus a sea trial and test, making it really impossible to get. Wood boats suck. They're great boats, but wood boats suck to own nowadays, unless you have a bunch of money to throw on it. Boats, you can get a skiff and stuff and start with a hand troll permit. Hand troll permits are the cheapest permits you can get, but out in Washington they have other permits. You can even do bounty fishing in Washington, the Columbia River. You can do the pike fishing. It's the I think it's pike or something like that. Yeah, we do crabbing too. Check out our channel, go explore it. We have so many things. If you're bored of watching just us waiting to pull the net, you can go through. You can watch our king crabbing. I have a video posted right up there for the subscribers, right? And you go on the channel, you see king crabbing, our first pot, one of our first pots of the season. You know, we got lots of cool stuff. We do king crabbing, and oh, thank you, General Buck Naked. That's awesome. Oh, ugly sticks. Yes, people ask me what the best fishing rod is. I'm like, if they still made the wicked sticks, I'd say it was a wicked stick, but the ugly stick is by far the cheapest, best option, has the best play, best snap, and best strength. I mean, you can catch little fish, big fish. I think that having a reel that's not going to have the handle break, like the best thing about a reel, it's not about how awesome it is, it's about casting and about how that little rod, if you get a big fish, is it going to break? Keeping your reels greased up nice and good, taking care of it all. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to catch fish. I catch fish with just a line in my hand. I like doing it. Drop it in the water and jig it. Beak, fish. Craziest thing we've caught? I don't know. Catch a lot of. I mean, sharks are always crazy to catch. I would say catching these giant rock crab that have like these blowholes in their arms and they sit like this, and they can filter feed through their corner of their claws. It's a pretty wild species. Omaha, New England. Nice. Thank you, Mooser NTV. Nice. Yeah, the buoys right here are shaking. So these are cork lines. It's called cork technically. They used to be made out of cork, real cork. Now they're made out of that foam stuff. But yeah, there's fish right in the end. So every time you see those down like that, there's a fish there. There's a fish right there. We caught a lot of crazy stuff. This year we caught a huge king crabs. It was awesome. Mallory's, I call Mallory, the other creator out here, Monster Hunter Mallory. It's a fitting name. He always catches huge stuff. I don't know what it is with him. He just attracts giant species of stuff. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yeah, this is Southeast Alaska. This is Mitkoff Island. That's the mainland. Connects to, so 50 miles in, it's BC, British Columbia. That's Kupernoff Island over here, and that's still Mitkoff Island. There's a channel that goes in there like that. And then out there's Admiralty Island, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Beach bums. I did a beach bum for a little bit, for a few weeks. It was kind of fun. Took a break off of life and went swimming in Carolina Beach for a few weeks, and then went back to work. I had to know what it was like, and it was pretty nice for a bit. Then I got kind of like, I'm bored. Nope, you don't chum the water. You don't do that. We don't need it. The fish swim in a direction with the tide. Our net's 20 feet deep, and salmon swim in schools, so we just set the net down and let them swim. We catch them. This is Mitkoff Island. That's mainland. That's Kupernoff. I'm pretty sure that's Admiralty down there. I don't even know what a blue hair is. Chumming the water means like throwing bait into the water, like chumming the water to attract fish like they do with sharks. We don't do that. No reason to do that because we have 1,800 feet of net, right? And what happens is if the salmon swim with the tide, they're going to go this way. Because they're chum salmon or the king salmon, they usually go this way. So if we know the tide's going this way, we set the net and create hooks at the end because fish don't like swimming backwards, or they don't like changing directions. So when they hit the net, they're going to try to go through it, and that's what catches the net, or they swim along it, and then when it curves like this, they go boom. You see how it hits in the corners and the sides here? It traps the fish. Yep. If you want to see a giant shark, check out our shorts. One of our last shorts posted, Mallory, from a few years ago when they were long line. They caught a shark, and probably like an 18-20 foot shark. Oh, we're catching salmon. We only catch salmon. There's no bycatch. This is Southeast Alaska Gillnetting, a highly regulated fishery. It's been managed and moderated to the point where they have known escapement, and this is a really simple fishery. There's no bycatch. I mean, other than jellyfish and sea kelp, we catch what we're going for. Vancouver Islands, it's about 60 degrees today, maybe 55, 60. The water temperature is like 45. Yeah, everyone's asking, have you been impacted by there's no waves here. Look in the news, check it out. That was yesterday, the earthquake, so there would have been like 2 hours after the fact, there would have been a tsunami. No tsunami happened. There's like a 3-foot wave in Russia. Yeah, it's interesting how fast the feared news go around, but like the actual reality doesn't. It's funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have to hit the mute. Chris likes listening to music, and honestly, the freedom that he's giving me, I just kind of let him do his thing. If I have to mute it, I have to mute it. That's all right. It's probably the hardest thing is like, okay, oh yeah, he likes his music, and I feel bad telling him don't play music. You know, I gotta be nice to him too. So that's why I say keep the chats active, ask questions. Let me know what your favorite thing to do is. If you like catching fish, what you guys do for work. You know, I like knowing about what people do. Hey, Dr. CLP, how you doing? Thank you, Silver Wolf, for letting me know. I didn't even hear it. I was just too busy looking. I guess this microphone, this camera is really good. Oh, we can't be playing music. Do I have a guitar on me? No, I do not. I do have a guitar on me, but I don't play music like that. I'm not a busker. You guys want to see a live musician play, check out Sparky Sin on YouTube. Plays some of the best music ever. We did a couple of live streams together and it was pretty sweet. Ooh, fish right there. Fish in the net here. Yeah, we did a live stream where we did an Aussie tribute. So if you go back to my lives, you'll see crossing streams with the Sparky Sin and catching Alaska. He did a whole Aussie tribute for about an hour and a half while I caught fish. It was pretty sweet. Just let you know, hi Ladybug, just letting you know, yeah, if you like Aussie, we did a live stream where we cross streams and he did live music while I did live fishing. Gonna haul the net though. Ooh, kelp monster, no. This is the moon. Moon fisherman now. Catching Alaskas in the moon. That's where we're at. We're spacemen today. No quota, it's openings. We have opening days, so it's like openings. We have 24 hours of fish. Hey Malik, can you guys hear music right now? That's all I need to know is if you hear music. We're catching salmon, man. Salmon fishing. I wish the description was more available for people. It's sweet, but can you guys hear music there? Oh no. Maybe the there we go. Well, how many fish do you think you get in this one, Chris? 60, 32, 97, 1? No, there's more than one in there. 8 fish. I think I'm gonna become a janitor, I think. Stay up all night cleaning up messes. Sounds way more fun. All good. God. What do I do? What do I do, Chris? I don't know what to do. Chum salmon, our first fish. It's called dogs or chum salmon. Catch a kelp monster. Oh, set number 4, huh? Yeah. I was expecting you to be at the boat like 6 o'clock, so I woke up right with the light this morning. I'm like, oh, Chris isn't here. I fell asleep and saw you text me at like 7, 11. I was like, oh man. I know, I woke up at that time, like before that, all ready to go. I'm like, oh shit, is he here? Yep, big salmon. And the chum salmon. They got big pupils, stripes. And they're fish. Oh, another one. Do you want the jellyfish? Jellies here, you see that? That thing almost fell out, man. You see that? I saved that fish. Big chum. Yeah, a fathom is 6 feet. Kelp monster. No. There it is. Subscribe to Catching Alaska. Some salmon. You just avoid the kelp monster, Chris? Amazing. Yeah, there it is. There. Buried. Here, this will warm you up. What? Hold the fish. Man, you're saying when you're cold, I think this will warm you up. Hold the fish. Gently. Taka. Right. Taka. Yeah, coho. Fourth species of salmon. We just need a king now to get the fifth. Oh yeah, coho. There's the coho. The coho.
Dudley fish, they're cool.
Coho.
Never saw fat look so good, you know.
sucker. Big salmon. Another big salmon. Skill shot there, Chris. 75 cents, man. Somehow tied this cord line up on here sort of with. diet of a pink salmon?
No idea. I think it's the diet of a chum. Just since the last time we were out, man, everyone that's come over has been fucking gross.
Sockeye. Come down. Nice fat hunky. Hunky. Got the hump. See? That's a pink salmon. Yep. There's the humpies you're looking for, yeah. Catch it by the thousands now. Meter down. Set that down. That net soaked for a minute. Well, these trinkos keep getting fuller with each set. That looks like a whale on that mountainside. See that? Like a seal. You're gonna get me in it one day. I'm obsessed with getting the first fish I see. I don't know why. You notice that landslide up there looks like a giant whale on Horse Cliff? I just saw that out. I was like, that's pretty cool. It really does look like a dolphin or a killer whale. Yep. Up the last time on that. Yeah. Now the one thing about a full bait though is I have. Well, this is a big trick. I was hopping slanted one, you know.
quarter of humpies.
Got like $30 of humpies in this set. How does that make you feel? Yep. These are the ones that you gotta see hit, yeah.
Might be going that way.
What's going on, you two? Whoa, what's going on? We caught some fish. We got some cohos in the bucket. Oh. Yeah, we haven't caught any fish, dolphins or anything like that, so we're all good. Zero bite catch, we just catch what we want to catch. That's what's amazing about this fishery. I love catching salmon. Yeah. Gotta turn that oil on for the fish. For like, we'll serve it. Yeah, of course. You see there's two creators here. One's in the chat talking, and one of us is live streaming. I'm Wyatt. I'm your host of this part of Catching Alaska. Mallory's in the chats too. Thank you guys for watching. And we're fishing in Alaska. We're on a fishing boat today in Alaska. Let me know where you're watching from. Got some fish today. Got 4 species and 5 species. This is the chum salmon. The humpy and peak salmon.
Okay.
Tails, spots on the top. Okay. Whoa, 572 people watching. Yeah, there's no hooks. This is a gill net. It's only 20 feet deep. This water's hundreds of feet deep. Salmon swim really deep and really shallow and all over these miles and miles and miles of land. There's only 2 boats out of here. There's 400 gill net boats in all of Southeast Alaska. Southeast Alaska is like huge, huge, huge. This is all super regulated. Yeah, they basically suffocate. Yep. But fish don't have feelings. Kurt Cobain said so. It's okay to eat fish because fish don't have feelings. You know? Look at that. Yeah, if you feel bad for fish, then you probably stop eating vegetables and drinking water and all that stuff too, because you know people have been doing this for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. Fish eat fish, whales eat fish, everything's eat fish. You know. Yeah, let's keep it peaceful and positive. If you have a an issue, be logical and present yourself in a way that's not condescending and negative and trying to bring people down, because this is what people do to survive. This is how he eats his whole life. This is all he got taught. It's culture. You don't wreck up people's culture and try to tear them apart for the way you believe. That's probably why we have so many problems. Because we confront each other with such outstanding and outlandish. Hey, you're like this. So yeah, let's have a good time. This is Catching Alaska. We're eating fish, catching fish, not eating fish. People are gonna eat these fish. Because the cannery only pay us 10 cents a pound for those coho. The coho salmon are delicacies, but they'll pay us 10 cents a pound. If we clean them, they give us like $1 a pound. So, unfortunately, no, fish don't have feelings. Kurt Cobain said so. It's okay to eat fish. Plants have feelings too. Then like you're gonna get in the whole chat about plants having feelings, but I like fishing, so we're here fishing. So if you don't like fishing, check some other stuff out. There's people knitting, people playing music. There's people dancing. There's all sorts of awesome stuff on YouTube. That's why I love it here. YouTube's the best place in the world, and I love what YouTube's brought to the world. And I love the people that come to this place. Thank you all for being here, enjoying Catching Alaska. So this isn't a lake. This is called a sound. This is all salt water. This is all tide water. It's hundreds of feet deep because it's all mountains, and it comes in from the ocean. It's all ocean water, salt water. There are streams and stuff that fall under here, but this is called the sound. Yep, it's a rope with a lead core right there. That's what sinks it. And that's the cork line which floats. Exactly, it's beautiful. I think this boat holds like your boat holds like 10,000 pounds of fish if you had it all filled up, right? It said more than 10,000 pounds, so like probably 7 tons, 14,000 pounds. 5,000 a side, he says. That's Chris, he owns the boat. This is his boat, Nancy. I fish with him. He's the brains in charge. Yeah, we're just a small little boat. This is a tiny little boat. There's much bigger fisheries. You really want to get shocked? Go look up ocean trawling or like tuna seining in the ocean. Then you'll see what other countries are doing and how this isn't bad. This is sustainable. This is completely sustainable, renewable, highly regulated. They only give us 10 weeks out of the year to go fishing, and this is the time he has to make the money. And you don't get paid a lot for the fish we catch. There aren't a ton of fish, ever since they did all the stuff with the fish back in the 70s. And oh yeah, pinch roller, yeah, this is nice. Drum roller with a level line. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, sushi. Interesting fact, sushi grade fish, in order to get sushi fish, you gotta freeze it at -40. The best sushi fish will be at -40 in a brine that's been like 2 weeks at -40. And that kills off all the parasites inside the fish, because most fish have worms or parasites. Oh, that's so cool. South Africa's gotta be sweet to fish in. No, I'm not working. This isn't, I don't even know. I'm working? That sucks, I forgot. Oh yeah, Mallory's out in the bunker world. Dutch Harbor's full of World War II bunkers. It's the coolest thing ever. You can go hike up these hills and stuff, and they're just littered with there's even caves that go through, like a network of caves. that go through the mountains to Gunner's Nest. It's wild. Oh yeah, fishing's great. A fish is not a animal. Unfortunately, a fish is a fish, and they're great to eat. So I don't know what you eat, but if you eat any beef, meat, even plants have feelings. Everything has feelings, and it's your job to consume the energy and do something with it. Otherwise, what's the point? Now that's confusing. Like, just am I not supposed to eat anything? Are we supposed to So is it okay for the whales to eat fish? Is it okay for fish to eat other fish, or is that not okay? That's my confusion there. So if we can't eat them, then who can? Exactly, I eat fish. I love eating fish. It's delicious. And so we're feeding people in the world that aren't fortunate enough to be out here to go catch fish because they love eating fish and they need this nutrition. It's nutrition, it's health. It gives kids and humans life. Exactly. So yeah, as I say, plants have enough feelings to sense things. They have electromagnetic capacities and they sense things, but it's not the same capacity of neurological connection that humans have with each other. They do. Yeah, fish doesn't even know it's wet. Exactly. That's such a good point. That's what I'm saying. That's funny. You guys are hilarious. I like the twist though. Thanks for putting that in there, and it's just you're getting into a really weird conversation there. I just like how beautiful it is here. The fish are pretty. The water's awesome. They go to the cannery or the smokehouse. So a lot of these nice fish get smoked up. A lot of the ones that I clean go to the smokehouse. One of the best smokers in the world, and then that's a good idea. But the others go to the cannery and they get sold around the world. So processed dogs can get made into dog food and cat food. The eggs go to making caviar. It's all sorts of things. The fish keeps telling me to eat them, so that's really what happens when I ask a fish. They say, "Eat me." Fish have feelings. That is true. Like a spider, it's like an angry spider to its net. It's just shaking around. Felt pretty upset about it, but YouTube, what's going on? Yeah, this boat can hold like 15,000 pounds of fish at least. Displacement boats are pretty sweet designs. Yeah, this is Gillnettin in southeast Alaska. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, thank you. It's a good harvest day. We only got 3 days to fish this week, so we're making the most of it, catching the fish, fishing the catch, catching the fish, catching Alaska. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for participating and having a good day. It's a beautiful day to be a crabber. You know, I just realized this like a few seconds ago. I've been looking, I was asking it. Oh man. There's a whale. See it? Does anyone else see the whale? I see the whale in the mountain. See that? It's like the landslide made the shape of a whale. I've been staring at that all day. I'm like, that looks like a whale. See it? Whoop. We have from June till September, but we're probably gonna go coho trolling in mid-August because it's way more lucrative and worth my time. Gotta make that money somehow. Strangest thing I've ever found was like a shirt sleeve in a king crab pot. It just weirded me out. Oh yeah, not that long. A long day would be like waking up at 4 and fishing to midnight. Now, that'd be a long day. This is a nice day because we'll be done about 8. We get all these long breaks, get to sit down. Chris just hangs out. He just sleeps all day. Yeah, you get about 10 weeks, give or take, so 2.5 months. And then they close, you know, we have openings, so you get 2 to 3 days, or 4 days, or 5 days, or a midweek opener. Like this week was Sunday to Tuesday, Sunday at noon to Wednesday at noon, and then it was Thursday. Is today Thursday? No, it's Tuesday. It was from Tuesday at noon, and then it was from Wednesday at 6 a.m. to Thursday at 6 a.m. This is salmon fishing. If you want to go back and see some salmon get caught, you can just go back about 30 minutes in this live stream. We'll get to see salmon being caught. Oh yeah, you can look up all the regulations if you want to see how regulated we are. Go look up the regulations for Alaska fishing. I mean, it's like a Bible of information of what you can and can't do. Yep. Thank you. Hey, my dad's in the chat, guys. Say hi to my dad. Say hi, Dad. Thank you, Jorge. It's kind of a mixed feeling. Some people are like, you're hurrying fish. I'm like, it's confusing, but I probably shouldn't bite into it and get hooked on that conversation. If you have hydraulics on your boat, this is called benzo tape. It's like wax tape, and it keeps your hydraulic fittings from rusting. It's in a Suzu 6-cylinder diesel, inline 6. In the future, there might be opportunities like that. As far as right now, we don't have any openings or availabilities for fishing, but in the future, you know, if you stay watching this channel and connected, there might be opportunities, but we have no idea right now. But yeah, it's a blessing to be out here in Alaska going fishing. So you are on the boat with me technically, you know, you got the bird's eye view. Oh cool, Cape May, that's gotta be fun. Probably bad weather in the fall, man, I can't imagine that. Oh man, screen's getting wet, sorry about that. Silver Wolf, our original member, is super active in the chat. Super awesome guy. Thank you for being here. Stick it on the drum, Roger. Well, it looks like it's back to fishing. And that came out of line. Yeah, well, up here when they say it's they'll say it's blowing 80. Oh, high wind advisory. It's called a high wind advisory. 80 mile, 100 mile an hour winds, high wind advisory. Hurricanes are high wind advisories. It's like we're hauling the net, and that came out of shape for Chris, so we gotta haul it. Okay, cool.
Well, I just can't be sure of one person's interpretation of the angle, you know? When I came into the beach, I knew it was starting to go this way. But then when I got into the beach, it didn't seem that way, so I just went right to the point and said, but now I gotta go back a ways.
You have to put yourself in a position where you don't have really far to drift if it goes the wrong way.
See if you get as soon as you step too, you know.
Like we just haul set all day long. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure the fish is fucking half dead.
You don't have to do anything. You stand there. You're the one trying to make me have to pull me into the drone.
Yeah, well, that's because my rubber flap didn't get around right. I have to pay attention to make sure it gets around right. most I've ever ridden. I mean, that line's been there my whole life. Like, so I'm in high school and that line's there the same way over to the sockeye. I wonder if they've ever issued a single ticket on it. Because when they put that line in back then, I mean, you'd have to try to take a compass to get the fucking work.
Next one, the one that splashed.
That one was thin too. Across the line all of a sudden.
Yeah,
the cohos are not really, they're migrating as much as they're still eating, so it's a slow deal for them.
that same drift? Oh my gosh. Most important thing ever. The more important fish.
I haven't heard from them all, so we're just headed down to try it.
Big old sockeye.
That's really nice.
Let me get a picture of that.
Sea life still on in there.
Yeah, sea lights. See the sea lights? Sockeye. Yep, that's the fish. Well, it makes up like that's like catching 15 feet, huh?
There was the potential. Another big old sockeye.
Like I said. There's the set. Wasn't the best. Wasn't the worst. You guys are great. Yeah, just we catch only salmon. Awesome fishing here. Catch in Alaska. You guys are great. Thanks for watching our show. We're catching fish. You know what it is. saltwater salmon gill netting in Alaska. No one's ever gonna take my bucket from me. That's my bucket. Urgh, you know, that's how you stay strong. So we were fishing in Juneau. It was 200 fathoms, which is 1,200 feet. A fathom is 600. 100 fathoms is 600 feet. And we were fishing 300 fathoms. 300 times 6 is 1,800. The net is 20 feet deep. Oh yeah, thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, halibut's great. I think the best part of the halibut's the halibut cheeks, beer battered halibut cheeks. It's great stuff. A lot of time fishermen forget what they tell you, and they tell you to do a different thing when they find out they can make money a different way. So he was telling me to put all the fish in 2 bags, and was like, "Why'd you put all the fish you cleaned in the bags I told you to put them in?" I was like, "Well," he's like, "Well, I'm gonna sell them to someone else now." So it's funny. It's just permanent gaslighting to the point where you just don't even care anymore. You're like, it's not worth my time to argue. That's the best thing about this. Kind of, you let go of a lot of things you didn't want to deal with. It's like, yeah, it's not worth the fight. Whatever. Hey, Rune. Rune, what are you doing? You hiding? What's up? What's up? Do you see that? What's that? Is that a deer? Do you see the deer? Look. Look. Look, Rune. Go get it. See, I ain't getting out there. It's wet. I think he jellyfished himself. So we're almost at high tide right now. You can see the high tide mark. So when it's low tide, you can see that these trees out here, they're sticking way up above the water. It's kind of a cool little perspective. My dad's watching. Everyone say hi to my dad. Say hi, Dad. The mesh is 5 3/4, I'm pretty sure. Or 5 1/2. No, you don't typically see brown bears or wolves on cliffs like that. They don't usually. They like to hang out in mud flats. You don't usually see much wildlife coming through the super steep cliffy brush to come look at stuff. You'll usually catch them in the morning or night, but usually around where there's lots of grass. And yeah, they're pretty particular, but usually don't see brown bears unless you go way out there where they cross from the mainland around the Stikine River flats. So they'll be hanging out around there a lot where the fish are. And wolves, you'll be lucky if you ever see a wolf in the woods out here. If you see a wolf in the woods, you might want to be a little concerned because you probably are supposed to see that wolf and they want you to see it. Wolves are tricky like that. Mallory's a big time trapper, so maybe this winter he'll make a cool series of his trapping games because he's an exceptional trapper. There's beavers here. There's tons of beavers. There's actually an overload of beavers here. And the wolves love to hunt the beavers. They do the cool thing where they, in the winter, they'll punch through the beaver dam and they'll smell them and they'll punch through and pull the beavers out. And the beavers have a thing where they use their young as like deterrents, so they'll send their young out to go fix the dam because the wolves will punch holes in it and stuff. They send their young out to go fix the dam, so they kind of send out the weakest of the pack to get eaten first. It's pretty interesting how beavers work. They leave huge castor mounds around where they are, so you'll see this mound of like dirt, like a huge molehill, and it's the castor mound from the beaver. It's pretty freaky though when you're in the woods and you see a tree just you see a tree moving in the woods, you didn't even hear anything, and suddenly you see a tree moving, and it freaks you out a little bit. You think the forest is moving and alive, and it's just a beaver doing what beavers do. But I would never want to be in the water with the beaver. Those things are massive. Got some low pressure moving in finally. It's probably gonna be raining for the rest of the week. Back to rainy Alaska. Yeah, if you really want to know, you can just go back about half an hour and you can see how we do it. But this is a level line. He uses that to move it back and forth like a fishing reel. And as it spools in with the corks, he has to keep the corks off each other and alternate them so that the corks move over, so it reels back and forth. And you have to keep the web off of the cork, so you'll see me holding up the cork line, keeping the mesh from rolling over, so it sets with the net open. Yeah, you have to pull the net. It's like a fish puzzle. It's basically like a giant fish puzzle. Well, I don't know. Texas, we don't have pigs here, and we don't have snakes here, so I'm grateful for that. No, very few spiders, but the fish are huge here. Some huge fish. Mallory posted a pretty cool short. If you guys are getting bored of watching, you go through our shorts in our channel. We have a bunch of cool videos of what we do, and Mallory has a cool video of a shark coming up, about 20-foot shark. I don't know about lucky. I came out and I asked for it. I asked for jobs and I earned it. I came back when I was broke, when I had no money, and kept fishing. So lucky, no. Earned it, yes. So you can go out there and get a job if you really want to go fish in Alaska. There's Alaska commercial fishing jobs on a page on Facebook. You need a crew member's license, boots, you need your gear. That's how you do it. Any place with a dock and fishing boats, you can get a job by going to the boat and pretty much asking about fishing, how to get a job, and they'll help you out. It's a good community. Yeah, no snakes. I don't deal with snakes. I don't like snakes. Going in the dustpan hole. running the net. Whoa. I don't know what they're doing at Lake Mead, but Lake Mead's an interesting thing because it comes off the Colorado mountains and a lot of snowfall affects it. They have giant carp or something like that, and in that dam, you know, by Hoover Dam, you'll see giant fish below the dam, like just biggest fish you've ever seen kind of thing. It's awesome. But I don't know anything about that. I know that they use a lot of that water for other places like Las Vegas and all these places. So the river going down to Mexico, there's no Colorado River doesn't really just trickles through. Yeah, striped bass. The striped bass are huge. See, I think that's kind of what's going on why we're not catching salmon anymore. They release all these fry, you know, these dog salmon, and no one really knows what they do, you know, what they eat. And who knows? Man playing God. I love it. I guess that's the point. Wow, there's such interesting people in the chats. I appreciate all of you putting such cool things in there and being interactive. This is why it's my favorite thing to do this. Las Vegas. Last time I was looking to Las Vegas, I was driving through there and they were rebuilding it, so it looked like it was like a apocalyptic kind of thing. Like all the buildings were torn down and they're rebuilding stuff. It was weird. Now it's all built and cool looking. Yeah, it's interesting how stuff like that works, and you know that's the main ecosystem. Don't be danger dog. Get back in the boat. Get back in the boat. Do it. Good boy. I know it's your favorite view, but it's dangerous. Give me those wiggles. So full high tide here. If you guys can see us, we're having pretty big high tides this week. Oh yeah, West Virginia's interesting. Anywhere from like, you know, you can go back and watch, we let the net soak for only 15 minutes and had to haul it because it was out of shape. But as long as it holds its fishing shape means it has hooks in the end. There's a bag being made and there's a bag at the end, but if the nets just go all the way down like that, it's endowed, so the traffic of the fish is this way. You want it facing the traffic of the fish. So if the net's not facing traffic, it's not catching fish. Yeah, it's kind of like the unfortunate problem. My buddy's like, you don't have ADHD, you have ADOS. It's attention deficit shiny. You have a case of the shinies, and that's so true because like the net will be coming up with kelp rocks, and as I'm taking out a fish, I'm like, ooh, shiny. You know, there's all sorts of cool rock. Like, look at that. You know what that is? It's like, okay, rocks for the aquarium. That's cool. Yeah, ooh, look, a squirrel. Hey, Brune, a squirrel. A squirrel. Yeah, he's just like me, a squirrel. Where's the squirrel? Get the squirrel. Thank you, Mr. Nagotail. Thank you for subscribing. We got lots of cool videos. We even have memberships available with lots of we only have 3 members videos so far, but there's a lot more content we can put out that we're getting to put out. Just got ourselves a computer for our channel. We're gonna be on Instagram, we'll be on Facebook, we're on TikTok. We're gonna get on Twitch and Rumble and just kind of stir this pot with fishing. Because, hey, Rune, you want a rabbit? A rabbit? A squirrel? Or a bear? A wolf? Rune, a wolf? A wolf? Porcupine? I don't like the porcupine. Yeah, we're nut fishing. For Alaskan salmon. The net stays out for me anywhere from like 15 minutes to 2-3 hours, and as we're hauling it, you know, it's still soaking and fishing, so it can be like, if there's 1,000 fish in the net can be out for like 8 hours because it's just hauling and fish. It takes a while. Maybe he meant black cod, that's what I'm guessing. Well, there's actually a lot more. So the industry is changing quite a bit. There's actually quite a few female boat owners over here. Like there's a huge tenders that are owned by females. I see lots of female fishermen, and they do just as good a job. I worked with, you know, my old skipper Yancey doing blackcod fishing. Before that, we did Dungey, 6 months of Dungey fishing. His daughter and we got left alone for 3 months because the other dad can't quit. And she said 6 months with 1,200 pots because of open entry and area M, which is the Aleutian chain. No problem there. So it's just it's not a job that's been presented to the female community as much. Because boat cats stink. They smell horrible. I think having a cat on a boat would suck. Unless you're like super cat person, I think it would not be the fun thing. Just smelly cat. I've seen boat cats. Dogs are just easier. It's like, okay, get off the boat, get on the boat, walk with me. Like training a cat might be a little harder than that. Yeah, don't feed the bears. It's a horrible idea. They're gonna come back, and then you're gonna have that whole bear situation. There's plenty of situations where bears are like, people are better to eat than the food they give me. You know, don't do that. That's a horrible idea. Do not train the bears to eat in your yard. No, you don't see monkeys on boats. That's for sure. And you don't see cows on boats. If I saw a cow on a boat, I'd just be like, what is that? Or a pig. Someone has a pet pig on a boat. That'd be so weird. Have a good night, T. Miller. Yeah, if you have a fire monkey, you're gonna need a parrot. You know, the two will collaborate together. Yep, and next thing you know, they're gonna open the door to your house or be in your car, and you'll be like, that was a mistake, now I have a bear problem. They like the food I had too much. Like, you might want to start putting cayenne pepper outside instead, like, get away from my house. Like, would it have to have a crew member's license? That's the only thing I wonder. Like, would you have to have a crew member's license for the monkey? We basically hire monkeys for day boys. Some Mustafa. This is just like we left town this morning and we're just gonna go back in town tonight. So sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a few days, but it's never longer than that when we're gillnetting. For king crabbing, it's a few days. It could be like a week, but for Dungey crabbing, it could be a whole month, depending on where you're at, what you're doing. And then with like cod fishing, it's like 3-day trips or 5-day trips. All depends on what you're doing. Uh-oh. Well, it's time to haul that net again. We are pulling the net. Chris decided it's time again. That was out of shape and it's time to make that money. Thank you for watching this channel, everyone. Thank you for being here. What's up, T Miller? Thanks for coming back. Thank you, everyone, for that subscribe. We have memberships available if you want behind the scenes exclusive footage and want to be part of Catching Alaska before, you know, before everyone's here. So we're gonna be hauling this net in a second. Thank you for watching, and we're catching salmon. We're catching 5 species of salmon right now. I'll let you know. Pinks are humpies, humpies are pinks. Chum are dogs, dogs are chum. Silvers are coho, cohos are silver. Sockeyes are reds, reds are sockeye. Chinooks are kings, kings are Chinooks. So, oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here and enjoying it. This is exactly what it's for. The rain's coming, it looks like here soon. That's the island of Kupernoff. That's the island of Mitkoff. That's mainland, 50 miles in. It's BC. Stikine River's right there, looking towards Wrangell. That's Petersburg. Good morning, Nisha. We're catching fish. Got a fresh net over there. See it? There we are down there. Yeah. Another one right there. Well, let's haul it and set it back.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna set it back. Haul some water too, I think. I do have one more barrel that I haven't decided to do. Definitely gotta have water on these hydros.
I wonder if we get any kings today.
I'm kind of surprised we have. Like I say, they're eventually gonna all be dead.
Especially the chum salmon, it's got sand fleas on it still, or sea lice. Those right there. Clean this one.
Yeah.
Sock Waka.
I can't really tell, you know. I'm guessing that if we gave $2 a pound for king, that we made $2,300 going into today.
Ah!
We made 700 more.
Oh, wow.
You know. those species. They're a different color when they first hit the net, I swear. Echo, there's no way tomorrow to launch it.
Let's still clean it.
Yeah,
I'll still put it in the bag and I'll have to tell you no.
yeah, that's what you do with it.
the stuff.
Yeah. Tide now to the other direction. Big old bright kelp. Drop a bunch of scales. Probably too dark for tomorrow, unfortunately.
Little sucker. $5 super chat from B2 Bomber. I love fishing. W's in the chat for you. Thank you. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you for supporting this channel, helping it grow. You're awesome. Thank you, B2 Bomber. Thank you for that super chat. You're so awesome. Oh. No, you gotta do your work to get paid. Chris been doing this his whole life, you know, he needs a break. I'm here to make sure he can do this. Sorry, everyone. Thank you. Yeah. Do I smell like fish? Alaskan, 13 dogs, 19 pigs. Alright, YouTube, I think I have to take a break here. My phone needs to be charged up. We're at 14% battery, so we're gonna sit around. Oh no. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, we'll be back in a little bit. Thank you everyone for participating. Thank you for being here and catching Alaska. I'm gonna charge up, make sure this thing works great. We'll see you in a little bit. Make sure to subscribe if you like fishing. Check out our other content. We got lots of stuff posted. Thank you so much for everything, everyone. Silver Wolf, Anthony Jackson. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our new member, Nancy Drew. Thank you to Silver Wolf for bringing Anthony Serrano in. Thank you to Northern Wolf, or Northern Fishing Outdoors, for being awesome moderators. Silver Wolf, you guys are great. Thanks for keeping the positivity going. So take it easy, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Appreciate you. Check out Catching Alaska. We'll see you in a few.